In 10 months, beginning from the first trading day in January 2017 till the last trading in October of the same year, transactions worth N115.32 trillion have exchanged hands at the FMDQ OTC market. That amount is big enough to finance Nigeria's proposed 2018 budget 13 times. Bamidele Famofo reports. As at the last trading day in the month of October 2017, investors at the FMDQ OTC Securities Exchange have sealed deals worth over N115 trillion through the over-the-counter, OTC, trading platform. The average daily turnover in the market stands at N55443 billion. According to FMDQ OTC Securities Exchange, investors engage in business activities for 208 days in those 10 months. On the flip side, investment in the capital market trails the money market, where more of short-term interest-yielding instruments are traded. According to data made available by the Nigerian Stock Exchange, NSE, for October 2017, the equities market, where long-term interest-yielding instrument, share, is traded recorded a total turnover of N5903 billion from the sale of about 531 billion units of ordinary shares of listed companies. On the average, it will take about 9 months for the equities market to achieve a turnover of 1 day in the fixed income and currency market. While average turnover in the fixed income market stood at N115 trillion in 1 month, total market capitalization for all equities listed on the NSE as at December 6, 2017 stood at N1361 trillion. FMDQ OTC Securities Exchange is a Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, registered over-the-counter, OTC, market, with dual responsibilities of a securities and a self-regulatory organization. Its primary focus is on fixed income instruments and currency trading. Breakdown of transactions in the review period showed that investors are more comfortable with instruments that would yield a return to them in the barest minimum time, short term, which is responsible for dearth of long-term investment fund in the economy. Therefore, Treasury bills, T-bill, which usually will attract return on investment, ROA, in a maximum of 1 year has remained investors' toast in the fixed income market over the years. According to FMDQ OTC Securities Exchange, investment in Treasury bills accounted for 43.8% of total turnover recorded in the OTC market as at end of October 2017. The amount splashed on T-bills by investors in the review period amounted to N50.53 trillion, or 43.8%, which made T-bill the most sought-after investment instrument. This was followed by money market instruments, money market, repos/buybacks and unsecured placements/takings, which accounted for 22.32% or N2574 trillion of total transactions. Investments in foreign exchange and foreign exchange derivatives totaled N29.42 trillion. However, foreign exchange accounted for 13.7% of the 115.32 trillion that exchanged hands in the OTC market in the review period, with N15.75 trillion injected in that segment of the market, while FX derivatives at N1367 trillion represented 11.9% of total turnover recorded in the market in 10 months. Transactions in federal government bonds amounted to N824 trillion, or 7.2% of gross turnover, while unsecured placements accounted for 1.1% of turnover at N126 trillion.